locked. Okay? One is this one is not locked. This one is linear. Okay? So why this is important? Because after you run the test, the computer will give you the line. If you look carefully, okay, you will see a straight line. Okay, the straight line. This is called the. This one can move up and move down. If you move up, the number will become larger. If you move down, the number will become smaller. Okay, so because we convert the CD value to smaller than 40, so this line is very important. Because if you move up, everything will become negative. Correct? Because you move up, the number touch the line larger. Okay, this is important. Computer can help you set, okay, but sometimes you need to confirm by yourself. How? Using logarithm. Okay, why? If you use logarithm, if this is a negative sample, you only see something like this, no jump. This is called the baseline. Yes, baseline. So that's why we can set the line in between, in the middle. Okay, including the negative control and negative sample. So you will see the baseline like this. Sometimes the baseline may be higher, like this, random. So we will set the curve, the line, in between this amplification curve in the middle. So in this, we cover everything. So at the end, you will see the threshold cover everything like this. Okay? So this is how we set the threshold and confirm the number. Understand?
Not yet.
Okay. Let me show you. See here. This one is, I highlight the sample and I highlight the negative control. So if this one is the sample and this part is the negative control, okay? This one. So if no sample, you will see all the baseline here. Negative control like this. Here, okay, baseline. But if I select the control sample together, you will see something like this. Okay? Now I need to set the threshold line in the middle. So after I set in the middle, if I change to linear, like this, so all the line above the negative, everything about the baseline. So that's why they will give you more correct CD number. But computer can set for you, but sometimes computer may set too low. It's a problem. That's why you need to confirm, set, lock, and confirm everything above. You need to set the lock first, and then go to the linear. And using linear to read the result. Okay, clear? Okay, like this. Or maybe they have a little bit change like this. But this one may be close to 40 to 45. Okay, this one. Remember, according to IFU, 40 to 45, you have two options. The first one, repeat. Repeat again. First option, okay? Second option, if repeat is negative,
The result is negative.
then you confirm it's negative, okay? But sometimes this one, you want to know is this a true positive or negative. This is not come from the virus, okay? Why? Because if you remember what I said about the PCR PCR cycle, normally 40 to 45. So 40 to 45 is almost finished. Almost finished. Okay? This part when the PCR inside the DNA and also the other material almost finished. They have digit jump. Okay? The reason, the first one, you can check a little bit science. Okay? We call this is the primer dimer. Primer dimer, that means if everything finished, the two primer, they join together, they amplify, and they cause something non-specific. Non-specific. That's why sometimes you see the two jump here. So we want to confirm this little jump, not HPV. Then you can go for repeat first, okay? Or you need to adjust the line because the computer, they don't know about this. They know the signal, but they don't know about the small signal. Understand?
So in this case, we have to adjust the threshold after.
Yes, I recommend you if you want, if you can repeat, it's better if you can repeat. Yeah, but sometimes if you have many samples like this,
If many simple, you can.
yeah, you can adjust.
adjust
Yeah, you can adjust because impossible you have a lot of sample like this. Normally is the primer dimer problem. This is common in the PCR step. But normally they have released like maybe 40 to 45 a little, just slightly up like this. Not the S, maybe just like up like this. So we need to increase the
threshold.
threshold above the noise. So this is actually the noise. Noise. This is not true positive. Okay?
The sample yesterday we found one sample that have the
Not many. It depends sometimes about the sample.
but I see the
One sample.
one
Yeah,
sample.
So that's why that one sample you can repeat, confirm. But from my experience, normally it's the noise. Yeah. But it happened only about 40 to 45. Just a little up like this. But not all the time. Sometimes.
Can you explain me again about
Primer dimer.
yeah.
Okay, you know primer. Okay, so when the DNA finish almost 40 cycle finish, so everything inside almost finished. Okay, so DMTP, magnesium chloride, everything almost complete because almost finished. But at that time, the primer, they will join together the primer, causing primer dimer because the two dimer they match, they will amplify. So at the beginning for the primer dimer no problem, but when they accumulate more and more at the end, they can give you a signal like this because the sequence attached to the quencher, they will give you slight signal. So that's why it's a primer dimer problem.
So the cause of this error, usually because of the primer error.
Sometimes one of the factor primer, and sometimes maybe other factor, maybe machine, the noise. Sometimes we cannot control. So this is one of the reasons I tell you. So better if you have this, only one or two sample, you can repeat. If you have a lot of sample, you can adjust. Because normally we just concerned about the number below 40. If you see the jump, then positive. If you see something like this, one or two sample you can repeat, but if you have a lot, then you should adjust.
Because we have a lot, and we think that maybe because of the primer, maybe it is error, so we should repeat over the sample or only the
Just
with another kit or with the same kit. We think that maybe because of the error of this primer, so we should repeat with another kit or the same kit.
actually, when we give you the same kit, it depends on how many sample you run. If you finish the same kit already, or if you not finish, because it depends on your volume also. So normally for the lot number of the reagent, we will give you the same lot number, and we have already tested in the QC department in the factory to make sure everything okay. But sometimes, as I told you, maybe the machine, because every time when you turn on, inside the light and everything is fluctuated, okay, not stable for the light source and the machine running. So there's some factors also affect about this. So that's why you need to confirm and using this one. But normally for this one, a lot of jumping is not common. Just a few sometimes, okay, not frequent. Okay. So that's why I need to tell you, maybe you see something like this, then the first one you should repeat first one, only a few samples. Okay? Follow what I said. Or if you have a lot, then you can adjust. Yeah.
So if there is any limit or threshold that you can adjust.
No, this one is the threshold. As I told you, we will set lock. You lock. Okay. So normally for the adjustment, so after you don't need to click the positive, you're just using the negative and on sample, okay? And then you click the log scale. After you click the log scale, you will see something like this, okay? So you will set the line actually between, this one is the plateau, this one is the amplification log. So you set the log in the middle. In the middle. So in the middle this range, normally the number will be here. Okay? Around here. So that's why we will set, the computer sometimes they will set the line too low. So if too low, they will take this one, maybe sometimes positive. Too low.
This line is log scale, not threshold, right?
Log scale.
Not threshold, right?
Not linear. If you change to linear, like this one is no log scale. This one will be linear.
Mm-hmm.
And the linear, you will see the CD number. Okay, so that's why the first one, log scale. Okay, you go to log scale, so that's why the first one you need to go to log scale and confirm the line in the middle. Then you unclick the log scale and they will give you the CD number. So, this one, you click and you will see everything look good. And this line lower above the noise, above all the negative. And this is the line, and this is the number of the CT. This line attached across the threshold, and this is the number here. Okay? So you can do this for your calculation.
You can do this, but I don't know.
After I recommend, after you run the test, you can interpret by yourself at the same time. You send us the picture and we can cross-check for you. It's better. Yeah. And then you have the experience how to interpret the result. Yeah.
If we set the threshold like that, so the threshold is around
This
around
here.
nearly 100, right?
It's good, no?
No,
100 something.
no, I just want to ask
Yeah.
the downslide. Yeah,
Yes. Around here.
yeah, around 100.
Yeah.
So we can use that level for other tests.
No.
No.
Every time you need to adjust.
Oh,
You cannot apply this number for the other test because sometimes the sample, the background not okay. Maybe a lot of mucus, a lot of other material in the sample, so they can also affect the noise. Okay, and also remember I told you about the machine. Every time not the same. The light source, everything will change. So that's why you cannot using this number. Maybe sometimes you need to adjust a little bit higher or maybe a little bit lower. Depends on the lab.
Yeah.
Okay. So this is not a standard curve. So that's why you need to adjust every time. So 4 channel, 4 line. So after you adjust 4 line, everything change automatically. Remember fan, hex, rocks, sci-fi. So you have 4 line to adjust. You can put 4 line in the middle, so all number will change. All the sample change together at the same time. You not adjust the sample.
Trời là buôn ngoài nó thật là nơi ngoài mình mới được còn ngoài ăn không nên
For those 4 lines, it must be stay in the same or it can be different.
Can be different. Can be different. Because sometimes the line, maybe the base line for one channel may be higher, maybe the other is lower, so you can adjust. Yeah. Okay.